Hello students, welcome back to our classes. So in last video we have discussed about the 6 cases. Let's start one question that will include all the cases. That is question number 28. Calculate the interest on drawing of Sri Ganesh at the rate of 9% per annum for the year ended 31st March 2016 in each of the following alternative cases. Case number 1, that if we withdrew 4,000 rupees per month in the beginning of every month. Sorry. So now I am not writing the formula of average period and how we calculated average period. I think now easily you can calculate, because in previous questions I have discussed that how we are calculating the time period, that is 6.5 or 6, how we are calculating. Just right now I will directly calculate, that is interest on drawings. So in first case, he withdrawing 4,000 rupees per month in the beginning of every month. So 4,000 rupees multiplied by 12. This is the total drawing. Multiply rate. What is the rate of interest? 9%. And in the beginning of every month, for beginning we will calculate, that is 6.5 upon 12. This will be the rate of interest. It is given already in the question. So in this case you will get amount of rupees 2,340. Okay. Case number 2. If he withdrew 5,000 rupees per month at the end of every month. 5,000 rupees per month. It means 5,000 multiplied by 12. Rate is same here, 9%, or at the end of every month. It means 5.5 divided by 12. In this case, interest will be rupees 2,475. Okay. Next point, if he withdrew rupees 6,000 per month, 6,000 rupees per month, it means that is also for 12 months. Rate is same. And nothing is mentioned in the question that when did you withdraw this amount, in the beginning or in the ending. So in the absence of any information, we will assume for 6 months. It means it can be assumed like middle of every month. Okay. So in this case, your interest will be 3,240 rupees. These are the 3 cases when you are withdrawing money according to month basis. Now fourth case. If he withdrew 72,000 rupees during the year, this is not 4 months, 72,000 rupees is the drawing of full month. Okay. So 72,000 multiplied by 9% during the year. It means time is not given in the question that when it was done or when this drawing was done in the business. So we will assume this also for 6 months. So the amount will be 3,420 rupees. Case 5th. If he withdrew as follows, now you have drawing that are different amounts and after different time gaps. So we will calculate according to product method. Okay. So see in the 5th case, calculation of interest on drawings. First of all, write the dates, on which date drawing was done from the business, then amount, time, that for how much time they have to pay the interest, and last column, that is for product. Okay. So timing is 30th April 2015. This is the first drawing. On 30th April, drawing was of rupees 10,000. See the time, 30th April means April last, it was the time of drawing. So you will calculate months from May to March. Okay. So it will be for 11 months and product 11 multiplied by 10,000. So it will be 1,10,000. Okay. Next one is done on 1st July 2015. On this date, the amount was 15,000. Same, that is time. On 1st July you are drawing the money. So count the time from July to March. That is for 9 months. Product 15,000 multiplied by 9, 1,35,000. Next one, 1st October 2015. This is the next drawing of rupees 18,000. Calculate the time from 1st October to 31st March, that is 6 months. Product will be 1,08,000. 18,000 divided by, multiplied by 6. Next one, 30th November 2015. On this date, the drawing was of rupees 12,000. Calculate the time from December 1st to March last, means for 4 months, and drawing will be of total 48,000 rupees. And last drawing was done on 31st March 2016 of rupees 20,000. See the time, 31st March means this is the closing date, so there will be no interest, so no time left and no product. Okay, now the total of all products. Four lakh 1,000 is the total product of all the drawings. Now calculate interest. 4 lakh 1,000 multiplied by, what is the rate going on? 9%. And according to product method, we assume the time is 1 month. Okay, so calculate this point. It will be 3,008 rupees. Means when you will calculate this, then it will be something 3,007 point something. It means we are just rounding off this amount and it will be 3,008 rupees. Okay, case number 6. As I told you one thing, that for calculating this type of drawings, you will have two conditions in the question, that amount of drawing should be equal or time gap should be equal. Okay, but you observed here that in this case, amount was also different and time gap was also different. That's why we did not follow this method. We just followed, that is, product method. Okay. Yes, case number 6. If he withdrew rupees 12,000 in the beginning of each quarter, 12,000 each quarter, we have 4 quarters in a year, so 12,000 multiplied by 4, this is the total drawing. Rate, that is 9%. Or time, when you are drawing money in the beginning of each quarter, in that case we calculate for 7.5 months. Okay, so the amount will be 2,700 rupees. Case number 7. If he withdrew rupees 18,000 at the end of each quarter, 18,000 at the end of each quarter, means first of all we will multiply it by 4, that is for full year. Rate is same, 9%. Ending, it means 4.5 upon 12. Okay, so the amount will be 2,430. This is 7th case. And the last case, if he withdrew rupees 18,000 during the middle of each quarter. Now you are withdrawing 18,000 rupees in the middle of each quarter. So for middle we calculate 6 months. 18,000 multiplied by 4. This is the full drawing. Rate is same, 9%. And time we will take, that is 6 months. So the amount will be 3,240. This was question number 28. So in this question we have discussed all the methods that we have studied till. All 6 cases that we have studied, and one that was simple method and product method, that also we have completed in this question. Okay, let's see the next concept. Your next concept will have that if you are drawing money only for 6 months and 9 months, like till now we were studying that you are drawing money for 12 months. I am taking the question number 29th C. Question number 29C. A, B and C are partners in a firm for 6 months ending 31st March 2018. The main point in this question is for 6 months. First of all, you should notice this point that you are drawing money only for 6 months. Okay. So let's see the first. A drew regularly 15,000 rupees in the beginning of every month. B drew regularly rupees 20,000 at the end of every month. And C drew regularly 25,000 in the middle of every month. So first of all, write down first case. A drew regularly 15,000 rupees in the beginning of every month. And this is for 6 months only. So the same process, that first of all find average period. Average period. What is the formula of average period? Time left after first drawing plus time left after last drawing. So your drawing is only for 6 months. You are withdrawing in the beginning of every month. It means after first drawing you will have 6 months. Plus time left after last drawing, you are withdrawing money in the last of 6th month. It means like from April, if you start April, May, June, July, August, September. So you are withdrawing money in the first day of September. So you will have 1 month left after your last drawing. Divide by 2. So the time period will be 7 divided by 2, 3.5 months. Okay. So what is the interest? First of all, amount is 15,000 rupees and it is only for 6 months. So I will multiply it only by 6. Multiply by rate. What is the rate of interest? 10%. That is 10 upon 100, or timing is 3.5 divided by 12. So it is 90,000 multiplied by 10 upon 100 multiplied by 3.5 upon 12. Calculate this interest. 90,000 multiplied by 10%, so it will be 9,000 multiplied by 3.5 upon 12. 12 7 are 84, 12 5 are 60. Now multiply these amounts. 750 multiplied by 3.5. Your amount will be 2625. This is the first amount, that if you are withdrawing money for 6 months in the beginning of every month. Case second. B withdrew regularly 20,000 rupees at the end of every month. B withdrew regularly rupees 20,000 at the end of every month, and this drawing is also for 6 months. So the same thing, that first of all find average period. Formula of average period is time left after first drawing plus time left after last drawing. You are withdrawing at the end of every month, so after first drawing you will have 5 months, and after last drawing you will not have any months. Divide by 2, it means average period will be 2.5 months. Okay. Now see the interest. 20,000 rupees per month, it means for 6 months, multiply by 10% and multiply by 2.5 divided by 12. Calculate this. 20,000 multiplied by 6, it means 1,20,000. 10% and it is for 2.5 divided by 12. 10% of 1,20,000, 12,000. So So amount of drawing will be 2500 rupees in the second case. Now the third case. In third case, C is withdrawing money regularly 25,000. C drew regularly rupees 25,000 in the middle of every month. This is also for 6 months. So first of all, find average period, that is time left after first drawing. So after first drawing you will have, that is 5.5 months, and after last drawing you will have half month. It means average period will be for 3 months. And interest 25,000 rupees per month for 6 months means multiply by 6. Rate is going on, that is 10%, and time is only 3 months. 1,50,000 is the total drawing, 10%, and for 3 months. 15,000 multiplied by 3 upon 12. So your drawing will be 3,750 rupees in the third case. Okay, so what was different in this question? Time I am taking the same, that is 6.5 month, 5.5 month or 6 months. Okay, just we are using the same formula, but the difference is that till now we were studying that was drawing only for 12 months, but in this drawing is done for 6 months. Okay. In the same way, you can have in the question that drawing is for 9 months. Like we are calculating here, drawing is for 6 months. So in the same way, you can have in the question that is drawing for 9 months. So what will you do? Like suppose that B withdrew regularly rupees 20,000 at the end of every month for 9 months. So first of all, we will calculate the drawing every month's amount by 9. Rate will be same. Average period will be different. How? Time left after first drawing. If you are drawing money at the end, it means after ending, first of all you will have 8 months left. If you are drawing money for 9 months, so you will have 8 months left, and after last drawing you will not have any money left. That is 8 divided by 2 means 4 months. So average period will be different in each case. If you are withdrawing money after every month, or for 12 months, for 9 months, for 6 months. In these 3 cases, your average period will be different. Okay, the method of average period, method of interest calculation, this will be same. Let's take the next question that will include all interest on drawings, interest on capitals, all this will include. Question number 34. A and B are partners sharing profits and losses equally with capitals of 3 lakh rupees and 2 lakh rupees respectively. Their drawings during the year ending on 31st March 2018 are as follows. First of all, you have capitals in the question, and later on there is drawing. A's drawings on 30th June 20,000, 31st July 10,000, 1st October 10,000 and 1st March 16,000 rupees. B withdrew 6,000 rupees at the end of each month. The deed provides, deed that is partnership deed, provides interest on capitals and drawings at 10% per annum. Calculate interest on capitals and drawings. So first of all, calculate interest on capital. Calculation of interest on capital. We have 2 partners, A and B. Capitals are fixed, that is 3 lakh rupees for A and 2 lakh rupees for B. Their interest is 10% for every partner. 3 lakh multiplied by 10% means 30,000 rupees, and 2 lakh multiplied by 10% means 20,000 rupees. These are the interest on capital. That is very simple. Next one, calculation of interest on drawings. First we are calculating for A. Actually A is calculating according to different amounts or different time gaps, so we will follow product method. For A we have to follow product method. First date, amount, time and product. On which dates he is withdrawing money. Second is amount of drawings, time for which he has to pay the interest, and product. So first he is withdrawing money on 30th June 2017. Amount is rupees 20,000. Time, calculate from July because he is withdrawing at the last of June. So calculate from July to March, that is 9 months. So product will be 1,80,000. Next one, 31st July 2017. Amount is 10,000 rupees. In this case, count from August to March, that is 8 months. Product will be 80,000. Next one, from 1st October 2017. Amount is rupees 10,000. Now count from October to March, 6 months. 60,000, and last drawing 1st March 2018, and amount is 16,000 rupees. Okay, 1st March it means he will pay interest only for 1 month. 16,000 multiplied by 1, 16,000. Total of all products 3,36,000. Find interest. 3,36,000 multiplied by what is the rate of interest, that is 10%, and according to product method we calculate interest for 1 month basis. So in first condition you will have interest of rupees 2,800 rupees. Now the second case, B withdrew 6,000 rupees at the end of each month. B is withdrawing 6,000 rupees at the end of each month, means for 12 months. Rate is 10%. End of each month, it means for 5.5 divided by 12. So now it will be 72,000 multiplied by 10% multiplied by 5.5 upon 12. $600 multiplied by 5.5 means 3,300 rupees will be the interest for B. So this was the method of calculating interest on capital and drawings. So 4 drawings we have studied, approx 9 or 10 methods today. That is 3 for month basis, 3 for quarter basis, or for 6 months, for 9 months. There are some certain cases. So in every case how we will calculate interest, that we have studied today. This concept is completed today. In next video we will discuss the next concept. Okay, so till then you can study these concepts or some questions also escaped from the book. So that is your homework that you will solve on the basis of these. Okay, so that's all for today. Thank you so much.